Hey, I'm going to jump on here real quick and give you a little update on the market. So today I have taken the time to kind of do an analysis of what's going on in the market for Decatur, Texas. I've really been watching this and really trying to understand what's going on and what has happened in the past month. I'm really trying to figure out what's going on in the Decatur market for real estate. So this is going to be information to give to you on what I'm seeing in the real estate market. I've got Facebook Live going right now, and I've got my YouTube horizontal filming right here. So I got another camera right here. So if I'm looking back and forth, that's because, so really basically I wanted to kind of go over and say that the market for Decatur, Texas is changing hour by hour and day by day. So every time new information comes out on what our limitations are, or if it's essential travel or not, it's been a little bit changing and a little bit crazy every day, hour by hour and day by day. So with that being said, I've had a lot of the sellers say, hey, I want to put my house on the market, or take a chill and pause and take it off the market. And I respectfully have said, okay, that's fine. I completely understand. I think it's a good thing that we do that. And, I have your back on taking it off the market, and we'll just take a pause. So we're not adding up average days in the market, adding up. So we've, watched that and taken them off the market. And I've seen a drastic amount of properties go off the market on MLS as well. And a lot of them that were mine. I was informing my buyers, let's just hold off and take them off the market. So I have their backs, and I'm just keeping them informed through this entire process. I try to follow up with them. I'm going to do these Facebook videos and YouTube channel videos to keep everybody informed on what's going on, what I'm seeing. So also, I have a lot of buyers and sellers that are desperately needing to buy and desperately needing to sell right now. A lot of guys and a lot of people have locked in interest rates that were low. That was about 2 to 3 weeks ago. Very low interest rates, way under 4%, way under 3% on some of them. So they locked those in, and they're buying, and they're still moving forward. And a lot of them are going quickly after the new constructions because they're able, with that lower interest rate, get a higher price home with that. So that was great. I really appreciated, helping those people. We're getting a lot of our spec houses under contract. And, a lot of people were wanting to sell right now. I've had a lot of calls to list their house. So I'm going through the process, trying to be safe and, helping them navigate on how to do this through what we're doing. So listing a house right now, I've been doing it. I've got a lot of listings, and I actually have some data that I'll hold up. There's 25 new listings on the market within the past 7 days. So it's 25 new listings in Wise County in the past 7 days. Okay, guys, that's showing you one thing. It's either a fear of selling or a fear of getting the money out, and so they need to sell. And then there's a lot of buyers still happening. So I have seen a lot of agents be pretty busy. A lot of my stuff, yes, it is with new construction and spec homes with that nature, but also I just listed a couple bigger properties on some land. So people that need to get out of town or move their jobs or whatever it may be, I'm selling those as well. Safety is also the biggest concern right now with listing a house. Listing a house is a process that I can do online through video conferencing. You don't have to be at the house. I can utilize your pictures. We can do methods of getting these properties online if you need to sell them as soon as possible. So back to the point, it's hour by hour and day by day for the real estate market. I want to go over a little bit about the amount of showings that I've been seeing on the data in only Decatur. I pulled up only Decatur. So January, the whole month of January, there's 256 showings. So 256 showings in the month of January. And the highest price point was 200 or 250. I see a few people jumping on now. I think Shannon and Riley and Elaine and Chuck and Carrie Griever. So I appreciate y'all watching this. Now, the highs of the price points in January, 200 to 250. The lowest was 450 plus, not very many showings. So 256 in January. February, 284 showings. February, a lot of showings. 284 for all of Decatur. So, but the price point stayed the same, 200 to 250. A lot of people trying to sell that. A lot of people getting first-time home buyers, whatever it may be, in the 200 to 250 range. Okay, Corona hits, COVID-19, whatever you want to call it. In the month of March, 213 total showings in Decatur. There was still a lot of showings. I had a lot of showings on all my listings, even when they announced, hey, social distancing. Lots of showings were still coming through, but 213 in the month of March, so it completely shut down, completely slowed down in my opinion. The only ones that were buying were the people that locked in low interest rates, and they kept going. So 350 to 400 price range went up. So what did that tell you? People locked in low interest rates. They got a more bang for their buck because they got a lower interest rate. So March was 213 total showings, 350 to 400 price point. The price point went up. It still didn't do well at that 550 and above, but 25 new listings in Decatur in the past 7 days. So tell me that is not something that I see within that in the summer. That's 25 new listings in the month in 7 days, and I really think that's really cool. So if you have any options or any opinion about that, but really I don't know if people are losing their jobs or and they're needing to sell to get the money out of it. Well, I know a lot of people have done cash out refinances, and I am one of those. I refinanced my house with Prime West with Jeff Sicking and Megan Hood, and because I locked in a low interest rate. Why not take advantage of a low interest rate right now if you can? Speak to me about that if you need help with that. So really, back to what I'm just kind of getting at. I wanted to jump on here and give you a little update. I'm going to try to do more of these as we get well into this lockdown. But, back to the houses of the Decatur market. It's hour by hour and day by day, depending on the news comes out. But 25 new listings on the market yet, and still people are still buying and showing. And I was pretty glad to see that this month. Now, what is month of April? We'll have a lot of closings. A lot of people got things in contract because quick and hurry. But May, let's anybody got any predictions on what's going to happen in May? Go ahead and put it in here because I don't know. I can't tell you what's going to happen. I will list your house. I will do what I can to get the property on the market and hopefully get as many eyes on it as possible with what I do with marketing. And I am confident in that. But I cannot control what's going to go on with this virus. So back to what I always say, what I learned from my mother is properties sell by three things. It's either condition, location, or price. If you have a great home that's in a great location and great condition, and you're still trying to test the market in these times and it's not selling, you may have to adjust the price. Things have not been appraising as much as they have been or should have been appraising in the past a few months. So I think a lot of people were trying to use comps from 6 months ago where it was a little bit higher, or even a year ago. You can't use those anymore. Only what has sold in the past 6 months. So appraisal issues are going to be coming up. So I've really watched that. So I'm on here. I'm out. I'm going to be doing a lot of these videos from my home office. This is just an extra bedroom we have. I put a desk in, and I got a kid in the backyard playing in the back porch. I got one sleeping in the door next to me. I'm waiting for her to jump in here. I kindly appreciate you jumping on here and watching this. There's 10 people on here. I'm going to keep doing these weekly, so maybe we can drive this up. So if you see it, and you think this valuable information that I'm giving to you, share it so we can keep this going. I've also got one going on this camera here to go on YouTube. So thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Anybody got any questions or comments? I just see people watching. Jump on here and comment, and I'll answer any questions that you may have. Give me a wave or something, somebody. Cool, guys. All right. Appreciate you. Thank you. Talk to you later.